Okay, let's get right into it because something really big is happening in the world of luxury real estate. I'm talking about a total shift in what a dream home even is. And, it's all going down in some places you'd probably never guess.
So, just for a second, picture it. If you were going to build your perfect home for, say, 2 years from now, what's on your list? My guess is it's way more than just big rooms and a fancy kitchen. The whole idea of luxury is changing from just stuff to something much, much deeper. And this whole shift, it's being driven by this concept called nest investing. The idea is pretty simple but powerful. Your home isn't just property anymore. It's not just a status symbol. It's your command center for life, a place for wellness, for family, for building something that lasts. So what's fueling this? Well, a tidal wave of money. Over the next decade, Gen X and millennials are on track to inherit a mind-blowing $4.6 trillion in real estate. And that cash isn't just going into old-school mansions. It's being invested in this new vision of what a home can be. And make no mistake, this is not some small niche trend we're talking about. It's a global thing. It is fundamentally changing what wealthy buyers are looking for, everywhere from London to Los Angeles. But here's where the story takes a really interesting turn. Because while you might think of the usual coastal cities, this new way of thinking is creating these incredible opportunities in places that have, kind of been flying under the radar. Which brings us to Indianapolis. Yeah, you heard that right. The National Association of Realtors named it one of the top 10 home buying hotspots for 2026. The heart of the Midwest is becoming a new capital for luxury living. And that's the big question, isn't it? What is it about Indianapolis that makes it the perfect place for this new kind of luxury to just take off? Let's break down the blueprint. All right, so this new luxury blueprint really has two key parts. The first pillar is the idea of the home as a sanctuary. It's all about creating a space that actually makes you feel better, a place for quiet, wellness, and real security.
This quote from Cara Conde, a top luxury realtor there, she just nails it. Buyers want homes that heal and restore. It's not enough for it to look amazing. It has to feel amazing. And what's really important is that this isn't just a vibe, it's a smart investment that holds its value.
So what does that actually look like? Well, we're seeing things like indoor vertical gardens and water features that create what scientists call a blue mind state, that feeling of calm you get near water. And then you pair all that tranquility with serious high-tech security, like biometric scanners, to create a truly private, safe retreat.
Okay, so let's move on to the second part of this blueprint. Because besides being a sanctuary, today's luxury home also has to be a super functional hub for all the crazy parts of modern life.
And the financial data, well, it really tells the story. Look at this chart. Homes that are set up for multi-generational living. We're talking separate guest houses or detached wings. They're selling for up to a 15% premium. The market is showing that this is a feature people are willing to pay for. So buyers are out there looking for incredible flexibility. Think about a floor plan that could have multiple primary suites, maybe for aging parents or kids who've moved back home. Then you layer on top of that things like AI-integrated smart systems, solar panels to get to net zero energy. These homes are being built to handle pretty much anything. Okay, so we've got the two pillars, sanctuary and hub. Now let's tie it all together and answer that big question. Why is Indianapolis the place where this all comes together so perfectly? This table really lays it out. When you look at suburbs like Carmel, Fishers, and Zionsville, you see they offer exactly what these new buyers want. You want a sanctuary? Zionsville, with its focus on nature, is perfect. Need a family hub? Fishers has you covered. And just look at those growth projections, especially in a high-end area like Carmel. The underlying market there is just solid. This chart breaks down the advantages for us. For starters, there's actually inventory, 20 to 30% more of it, so buyers have real choices. Rates are stabilizing. And while the whole market is seeing steady growth, that high-end suburban slice, where this new luxury lives, is growing much faster. And here it is. This might be the single biggest piece of the puzzle. The price to get into the luxury market in Indianapolis is just a fraction of the national average. You can get a home that fits this whole sanctuary and hub model for under $1.5 million, where that same lifestyle will cost you well over $2 million somewhere else. The value is just incredible. So it kind of leaves you with this one big thought. This entire shift suggests that the ultimate luxury, it's not about a zip code anymore. It's about building a specific kind of life. So the question becomes, is the dream home of the future a place you find, or is it a lifestyle you create? Maybe, just maybe, in the heart of the Midwest.